today is Wednesday, September 11th.
Today is also National Chocolate Milkshake Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance
and remain standing for the National Anthem. Let's recite our school motto.
I am a member of the Florida High family. I am kind and productive. I allow others to be productive. I respect others and their property, and I will do my best today. We will now observe for the moment of silence. We would like to wish a happy birthday to the following students:
Abraham.
Lane. Today's weather will be rainy with a 71% chance of rain
and a high of 80 degrees.
Today is September 11th.
An important day in U.S. history.
We will watch a video
to
learn more about this day in our history.
What is Patriot Day? Patriot Day, also known as 9/11, is a day recognized every year to remember the lives lost in the terrorist attack of September 11, 2001. People use this day to recognize and give thanks to the brave first responders who put their lives on the line to save civilians caught up in the tragedy. When is Patriot Day? Patriot Day is observed every year on September 11th. What is the history of Patriot Day? On September 11, 2001, a group of 19 terrorists crashed 2 airplanes into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York. Another plane crashed into the Pentagon building outside of Washington, D.C. The men tried to crash the 4th plane into another building. However, the passengers fought back, and the plane crashed into an empty field in Pennsylvania. With around 3,000 deaths between plane passengers, those in the building that were struck, and responders attempting to save people, 9/11 is known as the most catastrophic terrorist attack to ever take place on American soil. Our country has faced many challenges in its history. It seems that with each challenge, our patriotism and care for those around us grows. During this time of crisis, first responders and many other civilians stepped in to help their fellow humans and New Yorkers get to safety. President George W. Bush designated September 11th as Patriot Day, also known as a National Day of Service and Remembrance for the victims of the attacks.
The victims were in airplanes or in their offices, secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil, despicable acts of terror.
In the direct aftermath, airplane security became stricter in many countries in an attempt to avoid another terrorist attack. The War on Terror commenced immediately after September 11, 2001, with President George W. Bush vowing to stand up to the perpetrators of the attacks. How is Patriot Day observed? Use this day as an opportunity to understand the importance of first responders and heroes. Every year on the anniversary of the event, Americans fly the American flag at half-mast and observe a moment of silence for the lives lost. This is honored at 8:46 a.m., the time that the first plane crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. On the 10th anniversary of 9/11, the 9/11 Memorial opened. Many people find comfort in visiting the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. However, there are many memorials that you can walk through to honor the victims in your own private way. If you live close enough to an area where you can attend a ceremony, you can partake in a moment of silence with others and hear stories about people who lost their lives, families, emergency workers, and more. To learn more about Patriot Day, head to twinkle.com.